So looking here at the Aurora 16 cinema and going at it from a different viewpoint, what is happening in Colorado? Why is there chaos in Colorado? And I guess it's important to try to tie all these together to a common denominator, a common trait. So we're going to go ahead and journey through Colorado at all these different strange events, from Columbine to the Aurora 16 shooting, including Austin Sig and some of his strange behavior. Common denominator to neurotronic weapons, as we look at countermeasures against Soviet high-level technology and space weapons, and why the state of Colorado has been targeted by this. We'll break down the NORAD space infrastructure and why it's been a target of the Russian Space Forces, and start with why the GRU, or the Russian military intelligence, would have any reason to target the state of Colorado and its citizens in order to try to open people's eyes that maybe these people, although they shouldn't have defenses for going insane, that at least some people should look at the potential for parapsychology and weird weapons that we're not aware of. We're going to show a couple documents here how the FBI had placed some memorandum and concerns of theaters being attacked, and just kind of break down the selection traits, the behavioral process of what goes on in his mind. And we're going to go with this little clip here of Pee Wee Herman's breakfast machine, and just kind of show the domino strategy that he had in his booby-trapped house. Show that maybe people are taking ideas from Hollywood, but maybe there's something more devious in their selection, maybe something more concerning about how they strategize, down to the Century Cinemas, Aurora 16, the selection and the strategy of James Holmes' little midnight climax attack and what he was doing with the Dark Knight. We're going to try to bring it closer to the GRU and look at the GRU symbol here with their little bat. And we're going to show you why this chaos in Colorado is part of a Soviet attack, a Russian attack with their space weapons and high-level technology, and what it means for them to have targeted this person in their attack, and why all the other people were victims, obviously, but the agenteurs and the people who are being tools and facilitators of these attacks, as we kind of show the culture of the GRU and why they've used a bat for their symbol, and just kind of break it down and say that this is not an arbitrary attack. This is a very strategic, tactical attack against innocent civilian populations, and it is terrorism. But how do we look at terrorism if we can't find the common denominator of someone to blame? So we're going to look at it from countermeasures against foreign technology. We're going to break down all the type of mind control technology out there, from the HARP ELF submarine transmission technology at Stratcom Strategic Communications Wing 1 in Tinker, Oklahoma, to the Moscow's weather technology for the mayor's office in Moscow, to find the common denominator and what exactly and why this technology is important to have countermeasures for and against, as we conclude and get closer to Bolling Air Force Base and their Defense Intelligence Agency resources that should have a way to enable and look at this as a foreign attack. Okay, so we're here at the Fitz Apartments, where James Holmes reside. We're going to go through all of his selections. We're going to break down the local community, the area around Aurora, the social, economic, and behavioral structure of the community to find out what prompted him to move here. And I hope you like this little scene here of the Pee Wee Herman's breakfast making machine as we kind of go into his domino strategy for his booby-trapped home and try to break down what he's thinking.